There is nothing more painful than being misunderstood by people that you love. When you love people and you are trying to relate to people who may not understand you or don't get you, don't get the things that you say, and you try to do things to show that you love people or to show that you have their best interests at heart and things of that nature, and they misunderstand your kindness and the good that you were trying to do, it is painful, and it is also so confusing, because those of us who are misunderstood, we really have to sit and evaluate, how can you misunderstand what it is that I'm saying, when to me I'm saying it crystal clear. There is a saying in the prophetic, and it is very true. Common sense ain't always common. One of the things that we think is common sense, the things that we think, not just one, the things that we think are common sense is not common sense to everybody else, because we see things in the way that we see things, the way that we translate a thing, or the way that we reach out to do a thing, or the love that we want to express and give and show. It is not always reciprocated, because people don't understand us, and what they don't understand, they misunderstand when we are trying to translate how it is that we feel, or what it is that we are saying, or what it is that we are doing. When you are being misunderstood, your feelings get hurt, because you really meant what it was that you were trying to gesture or say or do. And these are people who should know you. Some of them have been around you all your life. They have raised you. And there's still things that you do that they will misunderstand. There are still things that they should be used to. You speaking the way that you do. You showing up the way that you do. You dressing the way that you do. You not wanting to participate in certain things. You get misunderstood. Oh, she thinks she better than us. Oh, she don't never want to come to anything. Oh, he always just want to go and do this and never do anything with the family, not involved with the family. Oh, now he a holy roller now, so he don't have time to associate with the boys and things of that nature. The misunderstanding is that they don't understand what you are trying to show them, that you've changed. Your words mean nothing. And it's something, and that's something small. There were people who have raised you all your life, and you will say to them, no, I don't want to go to the cookout. You raised me all my life, and you know that I don't like to be associated around certain people, even if it is family members. Or you know that I am quirky and don't like to be around more than 12 people at a time. You raised me this way from the time I was small. And now that I'm grown and can make my own choices and decisions, you expect for me to show up in a different way, when this is just the way that I'm wired. And even when you make the compromise to get there, you are so uncomfortable and being misunderstood, because people are comfortable with your uncomfortability, but you are not comfortable in being uncomfortable. But you're misunderstood because people want you to be understood in the way that they want to understand you, instead of understanding you in the way that you seek to be understood. So the misunderstanding by people, and I'm not talking about just ordinary people out there, people who know how you are, how you're wired, how you see things different, know that this has always been you, are still misunderstanding you. And when you do things to show love, you get things like, oh, they bought mommy a car to try to outdo the rest of us, you know. Oh, they bought this fancy thing here to show just because they got a little bit of money. It's always something. And if it's something that you don't have enough of, you try to contribute. Oh, look at this mess here that they brought to to the part. They don't see that you use your last to try to be a blessing and to get things to people, you know, because you want to contribute. It's always you're darned if you do and darned if you don't. Because the misunderstanding is just so thick. And there was a whole roll call of things that I'm quite sure all of us could talk about and being misunderstood. And I haven't even touched on being prophetic. Because you got people in leadership and people in service and things of that nature. When you really click into your identity and what God has called you to do, and you shift out of the manipulation and the control of people, the misunderstanding is serious. Because now you're not under the spell, the influence of people's manipulation and powers and things of that nature that they got going on, and you're awake to the things of God. You were misunderstood and called everything except the child of God, because you're different than who you used to be. So everything you do got some type of motive. It could reach the masses, but because it's you, it's misunderstood and mistranslated and misappropriated and dismissed all the way around the board. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, raise your hand, because I know you know firsthand what it is that I'm talking about. If it's something you want to share in the comments, feel free. Let's be an outlet, because many of us are misunderstood by people who we love dearly, people who we just want to help, people who we are on assignment to help, people who God has called us to do, because to help, because we see things and we're trying to protect people and keep people from going into a fire, and they want to run in there anyway. You were misunderstood and judged and criticized for trying to help people, because you love people, whether they are relatives or not. You are wired to love, and you love people. So share in the comments. Don't forget to like and give me a follow. Be blessed.